So a guy has finally wandered outside his cave to this incredibly beautiful place to try to revive this beautiful Honda CT70 and see if we can fire it up. Clearly about this wonder of the internet sight unseen. Once I saw the pictures of it being left outside, rusted and unloved, I knew that I have to have it. You already know me. This bike has amazing amount of memories to people, and I love to come to these places, meet these amazing people and try to revive something that has so much memories to it. So first things first, let's check it out. Let's walk around it and see where we're at with trying to get this started. Clearly it's seen better days. You can see that the chain, oh my god, this barely moves. Oh, yeah, this won't. Obviously, both of the wheels, they are not spinning. Both of the brake shoes have locked on. They did cover this, so maybe all this is not covered in rain all the time, so that was pretty good. And there is some leftovers of probably some spiders and animals here. I don't know what this is. Some sort of oil. I think this is the gas tank. Let's have a look there. What is this? Open. What am I doing wrong? Oof. I don't know. That's all rusty, obviously. Okay, let's close that. This is held together by a zip tie. Perfect. Right. Yeah, I don't know about this. Like, it feels like it might rotate. Oh, I don't know. This is semi-automatic, so it has 3 gears without clutch. And yeah, obviously these are locked. And ooh, beautiful, look at that. Whoop. Yeah, the brake system is completely locked. Yeah, I guess, what is that? I guess that is a choke. Probably nothing left from there. Brake system. Hey, oof. Glad I brought some gloves here because this isn't working anymore. Let's look at the exhaust. Leo Vinci exhaust, obviously. Yeah. So everything is kind of, yeah, everything kind of is there. Brake is there. There's some oil. What is there? I don't know. What's that? That's probably ground. Oh, there's a spark plug here. Oh, but there's no boot. Well, that's unfortunate. There's some more goodies here. I probably risk being bitten by something, but there is, what is this? Scooter, cyclomoto, synthetic lubricant for scooters. Some 2-stroke oil. You tell me. Sí, gracias. Some spark plug with the wire, what the fuck? Cool. I saw this previously. This is money. This is actually actual money here. It's been a while here. There's a rag. We're gonna take that out. I'm not sure what's that. And yeah, so that's all there was here. Okay. Probably don't want to take this with us. This we can leave here. So I'm done like that. So can you explain to me where the fuck the battery goes on these bikes? I don't know. The next thing a guy needs to understand is how to open this. So we give a little bit more of this because I want to see what's there. I want to see what's in the belly of the beast. I think that's some sort of, I don't know what the fuck, we'll see. We'll open this device. Let's see if we can do this. Oh, okay. Man, rust in Spain doesn't exist. This is no rust. This is baby dust, man. And we see. So this is a fuel tank, obviously. This is the petcock. Come with me. Get this. So take this out, and there is stuff. Let's see if we can put it in a position where you can see. How's that? You can see there's tools here. There's tools, air filter, and some zip ties, another spark plug. Let's go. Yeah, and it was definitely red. As you can see, the color from the inside was red. All right. So want some this zip ties? Yep. Oh my god. I think this is where all the 10s of the universe have gone. This no, it's actually more than 10s. But it is at 11. Fuck. I would have said if I found a 10, this would have been well worth the money that I spent for the bike. Let's put this there. Let's see what else is there. I just really hope there's no king cobras there. Six. Come on, a 10. Also a 6 maybe. There's one more, and I think that's the magical 10. You know, the real valuable, the real gold. I cannot get over this. Come on. That is not a 10. That is like an 8. Is that? Oh, it is a 10. It is a 10 and 8. Fuck yeah. And we made all the money back. We found a 10. But there is more. Something more. There's a key. Let's ask the guy what the key is for, just in case it's for his house. There's something. Oh my god, how many spanners are there? I think that's a 10 as well. Wow, that's another 10. Right, that's that. Where the battery goes? Can you explain to me where does the battery go? So here's what I'm wondering about. I don't see any place for the battery. I don't see any wires for the battery. And obviously this is a 6-volt battery and can run without battery. But it doesn't have a kickstart. So the only way you start is down a mountain? I guess so. Right, we go and ask the owner if this is the key of the house. Just in case, maybe I bought a motorcycle and a house as well. Yeah, the first thing guys gonna do here is just put a lot of WD-40 or grease everywhere. Just so that, see if we can open this and remove the chain so we can see if we can spin the engine. Let's solve this. Yeah, the likelihood of this spinning is small, but still I'll take that chance. At this point I could probably put WD-40 in everything. And this is not a WD-40, guys. I'm a cheapo. This is Chinese WD-40. What is this? This is like a fuel filter. That's bad news. The bolts of the intake are somewhat open, so that kind of scares me a little bit, because if there was any rain, it could have gotten into the engine and locked it. And also the boot of the intake is off, so it might be a little bit of difficult. This is the carb that you can't quite see. And this is the intake boot, and it's off. So the rain might have gotten in there. As you can see, I don't know if you can see there, but the bolts are loose, so water might have been in the engine, but we'll see. The first thing is we try to move the engine. Let's see how this works. Righty tightly, lefty loosey. Ooh, it's open. Can you believe that? That's good news. Now the second one is this. Maybe a 9. Yeah, so what I'm trying to do is open these bolts so that I can take off the chain so that engine can spin separately from this, because I don't know if it's in gear, so I want to release that first. Alright, little change of plans. I think I'm gonna open the sprocket bolts instead. Oh, this day loves me. I cannot believe I can open all this. And oh yes sir. You can see the original paint here. It used to be red, I guess. It's been or maybe green. I kind of see it, but I don't know, it was red. Yeah, it looks like it was red, the first color. So ladies and gents, I think we're out of luck. Maybe we can try. Ooh. Nope. It does somewhat spin, so might be able. So this halfway spins. All right, I want to have a look what's here. Let's open that bad boy. Okay, that's air filter. Obviously, it's not there. Right, what else? Maybe we open this. Ooh, that's closed. Okay.
Esto está lacado, ¿eh? Eso no. Eso olvida. Porque esto no lo va a quemar.
Wow. I think it has some oil. This stinks like acetone, so maybe mixing with a little bit of gas. Okay. So the problem here is this. Spark plug wire is here, and obviously I don't have spark plug wires and boots with me because I took like 3 things with me, so that's not gonna go anywhere. But I think we still mess around with it. I think we can still do some stuff. Maybe let's take the spark plug out and see what's in there. Maybe you need a little bit of WD-40. Easy peasy. A little bit of love. Not the right size. Doesn't matter. Let's see. It's underneath the spark plug. Okay, comes out, doesn't break, so that's good. Just put on a little bit of WD-40 just so that when I take the spark plug out, the dirt doesn't go straight into the spark plug hole. Screw it a little bit back in, so some of that grease can grease the thread. Now let's try to get it out. Ah, there we go. There we go. How long is this thread? That's the longest thread spark plug ever. Do you guys know which way engine needs to spin? Let's have a look. Oh, that's bad news, guys. All right, so this right there is bad news. I don't know if you can see it. Maybe it focuses. But the spark plug is rusty. Rusty spark plug would normally mean that there's probably water inside the engine, which is unfortunate, but we'll still fight it. No worries, we'll still fight it. Well, as you can see, we are back in the cave. Unfortunately, we were running out of time there and I did not have enough tools to make the engine spin there. So we will continue working on Dixie Daxie here. Generally, there's two questions I need to answer here, okay? So the first one is, can I make the engine spin? Because if the engine doesn't spin, we got nothing. Now the second thing is, I don't remember what it is. I don't have the kickstart and it didn't come with the kickstart. But unfortunately, I don't have any other way to start it and no way to check if it has spark. So having a kickstart of some sort would be really convenient. We'll see if we can attend to that situation. The engine has been soaking in WD-40, so maybe it's soaked through somehow, I don't know. So let's turn Dixie around and let's start working on it. I'm just gonna try to rock it back and forward as much as possible and we'll see. Oof, doesn't feel good. Oof, really need this to work. So here's my next bright idea. I think because the piston travels like this, and when I put the WD-40, the bike was like this, I think the WD-40 did not have a chance to actually go into the engine and do anything. So I've opened the spark plug again, I'm gonna put some more WD-40 in, and I'm gonna try to move it again. I think this is a pretty decent idea. That's now full with WD-40. We're just gonna let it sit there for a couple of minutes so that it can actually do his magic. It's been chilling there for a little moment, so let's see if we can do something. I'm sure all of you are gonna tell me that this is absolutely the worst thing that you can do. Might be, I'm just an ignorant fool. I don't know anything. I just know I need to get it moving, you know? So that's what we do. Maybe the valve train has stuck open and the valve is open and it's just hitting right in the valve. That might be a point. I can't let it ruin my Christmas episode, man. Come on. Yeah, so I went ahead and opened the bolts for the lifters, for the camshaft, and this turns well and looks okay. While turning the engine, I realized the engine is tilting now, like it's open, and turns out that these are the head studs. Like there's just one more bolt here, and that's about it. I can open it. So by the looks of it, this is not gonna spin, but we could try to take off the head and see what we got there. So let's do that. Let's take off the exhaust and let's take off the head. And let's see if we have any chance ever doing anything with it. Gonna drain the oil of this puppy because don't want to make a mess here. How are you so heavy? So little but so heavy. That might have not been the oil. I know it is. I don't know how to say it, you know, like I'm just really slowing down the process of like not taking the engine out because the engine is gonna have to probably come out anyway, but I want to do it gradually. Now, if you guys will like it and there will be 1 million likes and 2,100 million views, I will definitely rebuild it fully. I mean, but at this point, generally, I don't know how committed I am to this project as it is. So, yeah, so this is how much oil I found in Dixie. So, unless she is built to run with a shot glass of oil, it's probably not great. I would say it has like 78 milliliters of oil. That is not a good sign. Let's see what's in the belly of the beast. Let's see what's the damage. This already moves, so there should be just like one bolt. This bolt maybe, or this bolt maybe. Told you, hammer fixes everything. Wow, yeah, you can see that this hasn't turned for a while. Look at all this. Whew. One thing I cannot believe is how all the bolts, how easy they still come open. It's incredible. I didn't break anything though, so that's good. There's the cam gear. Really, babies? Oh my god, those are 9s. What the fuck is it? What size is a 9, man? It's like there's an 8, there's a 10, and there's 9. When you say no, this does not exist on things. What the fuck would you have a 9 somewhere? Okay, so moment of truth in a way, I guess. Okay. Okay. Holy fuck. came open. I was right. So you can see that I was absolutely right. Fuck, I almost ruined everything. This was stuck open. And because it's stuck open, the engine just couldn't spin because the piston was hitting the top of this. Alright peeps, have a gander at this. Well, you can see the devastation here, eh? Wowza. This is crusty as fuck. Oh yeah, there is no way this would have moved. Wow, this is completely fucked up. Yeah, I will need a new head, cylinder and piston. How long is this bolt? Off. The infinite, oh motherfucker. Yeah, victory shall be mine. All right, let's see if we can. Well, yes, of course, that's not gonna happen. Because the piston is obviously completely seized in. Alright guys, so Dixie has defeated me. It's way too late to try to think what's gonna happen. I've gone through eBay, South Bay, West Bay, all of the bays to see how much are the parts for this engine. And it's not something that I want to pay. So I'll try to check later on what I can find as used parts. Maybe I can find a used head. Maybe I can still somehow salvage the head itself, but I for sure need a cylinder. Piston and piston rings I for sure need. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna go home, sleep on this, think about it a little bit, because I would really like to have some sort of closure, at least go for a ride for you for this. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. So I will come back tomorrow and we'll see how we continue with this, guys. And we are back to this pile of sadness. I at least have more or less of a plan of what we're gonna do. I think that we're gonna start first off actually taking the engine finally out of there so that I can more conveniently put it on a table and work with it. I did some research on the internet and I found some Chinese heads, and I'm starting to think that I might do a quick and easy refresh of the bike and try to make it look super presentable and see if I can sell it on and make back my 150 bucks. Maybe I can earn like 500 euros on it for some future projects, because I have some crazy stuff, crazy ideas. I need some money. Y'all guys know, have you subscribed? If you don't, I don't get money. Alright guys, let's get this engine out and get it on the table. Let's move. I think there's just a few bolts left that hold this thing together. Okay. Whee! Okay. Well, I'm quickly running out of battery here, but if I didn't film this, you wouldn't believe this. So I was just thinking of how to disassemble the engine and whatnot, and I was like, you know what, let me just smack the piston back in with a hammer. I smacked it once and it went straight back in. So I think we'll be able to remove this cylinder pretty much immediately. Oh yes, sir. Yeah. You know what? No, this is completely... Look at that. Yeah, there was no way this would have turned. So I need to order a new cylinder. The other side's pretty good. Now, if you come closer, so here you'll see the state of this whole thing. The piston rings, well, some of it is moving. The piston itself actually doesn't look that bad, you know. Yeah, as weird as it is, it doesn't look that bad. What is this? It says 25 millimeters. Well guys, I think by now it's pretty clear that we are as far from starting this engine as we are to inventing some sort of hyperdrive or something. The cylinder and the piston is just way too far gone. There's so much rust. Even if I put it back together, there will be no compression for sure. So, but here's what I'm thinking. Let me try to do a quick and dirty refresh of the motorcycle and see if I can make up some money for some future projects. These Honda Daxes actually cost quite a bit of money, and even in a sorry-ish shape and half rebuilt, it will still cost some money without documents. So let me try and do that one. I could repaint the frame, I could repaint the steering wheel, repaint the wheels, rebuild the forks, and finish building the engine. And if it starts and goes, I think it will be a pretty good possibility for sale. But to see that stuff, you're gonna have to make sure that you have subscribed and you have that bell button thingy switched on so you can see when I upload this stuff. And yeah guys, in these turbulent times, I hope you get to spend this festive season with your family and loved ones. And I hope you like this episode. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe and do all these things. And you already know, stay festive and tough, motherfuckers.